Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. So I just got done doing a mediumship spread VR to Ginger Fae channel, and I came to the conclusion that this was my grandmother that recently passed. It was very insightful, very informative, and I forgot I was going to go ahead and do oh my gosh, where'd I put it? An oracle card pull with the lantern oracle. I used the Wandering Star Tarot for the spread, and for some reason both of these decks were like, use me, use me, use me. And then I forgot to use the lantern oracle, and then I was like, after the video, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for that. And as I'm shuffling these cards, I noticed the only one was backwards. And I'm like, why are they backwards? It's a brand new deck for me. They shouldn't be backwards. I haven't really used it. So I flip the card, I pull out the card. And this was, as I'm shuffling it, I was like, Grandma, is there any other advice you want to give me? And then I noticed there's a card backwards, and I pull it out and I read it, and I'm just laughing because Spirit knows. It says, number 18, radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. And my jaw hit the floor. I'm like, what? Because it's kind of like what I was saying over here. If you were just watching that video, it says, do you have a message for me, was the last card. And it was about, to me, it felt like there was a sense of guilt there that she felt. And I had the book. I don't know where my book went. There was this moment of self-doubt. Oh my gosh, my book's gone from this deck. I was going to read from it. Oh, I found it. So there was this, this Four of Cups was pulled, and it was like she didn't regret her life, but there was always something missing, that she didn't maybe follow her dreams or her goals or her life choices. Could have been a little different. And I just found that fascinating that this is the card that was pulled over on top of that. It was just mind-blowing, and I'm like, this is crazy. So then I'm just going to read you guys what this book says. It's quite a bit. I've not read this book at all. It says, to believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. The Mother Warrior assures you that it is okay and not at all a failure or flaw to experience disappointments, betrayals of the heart, and confusion. And I got Three of Swords, betrayals of the heart. Wow. And then the Four of Cups to me is a little bit about confusion as well. Rather, this is what it is to be transparently and universally human. She encourages you to look candidly at your current limitations and past the regrets and the things that you wish were not part of your character or life story. Wow. The Mother cautions you against continuing to deny any unwanted reality in your life and your uncomfortable feelings about it. It is not okay to ignore what does not authentically fit you. And that's what I was saying in these cards. It's like, this is confirming this is what I was seeing in these cards. This is nuts. That creates unease or any kind of self-compromise or incongruency in your life. It's like what I was saying here is, back in her day, she was expected to settle down, get married, have kids, and raise them. And that's exactly what she did. So I feel like there could have been some stuff that she found that maybe she felt missing in her life in that aspect of it. And this card is basically telling me, don't miss out on those opportunities. Don't miss your choices. Don't follow in the same footsteps. You do you. You have dreams and goals. Follow them. And that's interesting that this card that was backward in the deck is what's coming up. While denial seems to be an easy and simple solution to what evokes aversion or discomfort in us, it is not. To maintain the ongoing armor or facade of denial leads to a life on the battlefield of perpetual deceit, manipulation, strategy, and estrangement from ourselves and others. As time continues to go by, what is avoided or denied grows into an ever harder and larger landmine to navigate. Wow, this is deep. While honesty can hurt and be brutal in the moment of disclosure, the accurate pain of it is always temporary. True, a rough patch of disruption, tension, and chaos typically follows moments of radical honesty, but it does eventually dissipate. The turmoil is never the life sentence that avoidance, denial, and deception are. Wow. If and when some sort of upheaval does ensue, please understand that this is necessary and is for your long-term benefit. This process unhooks you from whatever dishonest armor and lifestyle had distorted and blocked you from your spirit self. The releasing of armor you had lived with for so long that it became part of you can hurt as it breaks away. Oh my gosh. Detox of any kind is never pretty, comfortable, or pleasant. Nonetheless, it will pass like the tide and leave an invaluable life-propelling lesson upon your shore. Wow. Know that every time you surrender to tumultuous feelings, you are releasing the heavy armor of deceits that are no longer yours to carry. Wow, you guys have no idea how accurate this is. It's it's crazy. Let the uncomfortable emotions flow, all of their unpleasantness, completely through and out of you. Whenever they rise up in the well of your being, release them with self-love, acceptance, and appreciation for what is no more. The path of radical honesty can only beget more honesty. No one, regardless of how perfect they are or their situation may seem, is immune to the full spectrum of life. We all have pain, shadows, insecurities, battle scars, stories of shame, and things we wish we had handled with more grace. As you become increasingly transparent, you attract more authentic and like-minded people, and those of the lie fall away. Wow, that is powerful. Mother's message. Consider your reality as a mirror reflecting all of yourself back to you. See yourself through the eyes of compassion and love. Make it a priority to experience yourself in authentic connection with others and feel your world transform into the joyful fulfillment of all that you have been fighting for. That's crazy. And I think it's funny that they call it the Mother's Love, because the very first card I pulled in this spread was, when I said, "Who are you?" was the Nine of Pentacles, and I got like a motherly energy, maybe a grandmotherly energy. And I knew right off the bat with these first two cards here that this was my grandmother. And this just, wow, it just went with it so well. And like I said, something told me to pull these two decks and pair them together. That went amazing. So yeah, I just had to share that with you too. So this will be like a mini part 2 to the first video I just did, and I'm uploading right now. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And I'm gonna say goodnight. Bye.